Welcome to the Meet the Member, a new virtual initiative designed for members of the Brazil-Florida Business Council. The main purpose of this new initiative is to provide a platform for members to showcase their corporations, products, and services. And today, we have the pleasure of hosting Fernando Cariello, co-founder of Base Miami. Welcome, Fernando.
Thanks for having me, Sueli. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Talk to us about Base Miami.
It's a good question. Base Miami created a year ago, and to clarify our business model, we focus on international companies that want to come to the United States, that already exist somewhere in the world, and they become here a startup company for us. We have two models that inside Base Miami, actually two brand names, the Kobo Start, that's the incubator, and Base Miami as the accelerator. In the incubator, we provide services for companies like back office operations, CFO as a service. We say that we metaphysically incorporate the company in being their extended American team. It's incorporation beyond the usual legal paperwork. With the incubator, we save money for the companies to penetrate the US market. It's a cost-cutting strategy for everyone. The accelerator focuses on the marketing, on the revenues, on how to make money. We accelerate the money in for these companies. We work with the companies to find the product market fit, the positioning, establish the offer, develop the ideal client, customer journey, or developing a sales engine that's repeatable for them. We focus only in technology companies, and our model is not to represent the companies here. We do not sell for them. We create the process for them to sell in here. And that's why they call it accelerator, the process of creating a new company in the United States and to accelerate the revenues for them. And the name Base Miami means exactly this. Base, because it's the launch platform for the US market, and Miami, because we are here. And the idea is so enticing that we already franchised for Base España and for the European companies that want to go to Europe. Our business model is charging a fee for service, so sometimes they don't need to get a stake in the company, but there's some companies that want to participate in the companies, you also have a stake on it.
And what kind of startups are you investing in? I understand that you invest in several startups. What are you looking for?
We are technology people. We only invest in technology companies. We segregate a small fund of $1 million to invest on that. And the key, the success in this market is to create a diversified portfolio. And $1 million looks like a lot in Latin America, but it's not for technology. So in our concept, we start co-investing with other funds. Right now, we have a stake in 13 different startup companies. All of them are from Brazil or related to Brazil right now, but we are working companies from Argentina, Colombia, and Chile, talk with VCs around there to participate in these companies. As you said, we only invest in technology. Our concept is for technology companies that are most business to business, and they have a very, that you can leverage our concept of this market. As a co-investor, we are able to create a broader portfolio of companies, and we're cooking some new ideas for investment funds here in Miami, to bring some of Latin American companies here. But rest assured, Sueli, that will be the first one to know when it's ready.
That's great. And you mentioned about investing in Brazilian tech startups. Would you have any specific company that can you share with us, and what kind of challenges and opportunities for growth that you see in this specific Brazilian tech startup?
Good question. I have a good example. It's a company that's also part of the council, DGB. I remember I was in Pittsburgh in the rain, crossing the street, and I got a call from Geraldo Neto from GA Investments. And GA Investment told me that another council member, Drummond, had scouted a company for them to invest. And we talked a lot about the company. And when he mentioned DGB, their technology, I saw the potential of the company, and it was great. great to come into the US market, and it was the right technology, the right moment. We were part of the initial funding round of the company, the first one. And when GAA led that second round, they raised $5 million for the company. We also be part of that. And interesting enough, when DGB was ready to come to the US market, the back office operations is performed by our company, Cobostar. And we are also create the acceleration program for DGB. And in 3 months, we create the collateral, marketing material, lots of content that was needed to jumpstart the company in the US. And when they hired the local team, the Americans that were hired, they already have something to work on and to start generating leads right away. Right now, we are still working with DGB on the channels and partnerships. So we are providing some accelerator process here still. And as an investor, I'm very comfortable having DGB being treated with us on the compliance side of it. And I understand that it's the right track to be successful in the US market.
Thank you so much, Fernando, for spending the time with us this afternoon and for supporting the mission of the Brazil-Florida Business Council. At this moment, I would like to turn over to you for your final remarks. Thank you, Fernando.
First of all, thank you very much. We know each other for a long time since the New York Chamber. So I know what you do. I know the power of the networking. And right now with the virtual online world that we live in, what you're doing is amazing and creating the platform and they're creating the connections that we need for the business to thrive right now. So networking is everything. That's one of the concept. That's why we joined when we create the council, we joined in the first year. I remember that when you called me and said, we are there, right? And with the virtual world that we live in, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for all the effort that you're doing, what are online events, and what everything that's been done for the members of the council. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Fernando, for your kind words and for your support. And stay well. Stay safe. Thank you very much.